Hello, this is Pat Walker, Mission Winners, and I'm making a video for Russell. Russell, good things. First off, I have to say something to you, sir. Apologies, buddy, no. Here's the scoop. Your question is very, very important, and I take every one of them seriously, so you just keep asking me. Maybe you've never asked the question. Maybe somebody else did, but you don't know. Hey, I want to help. And I'll do anything I can to help. I want you to know that, sir. So I'm speaking from my heart. I like your idea. Get the skills to get a pretty consistent edge, but I may fail. That's true. And I respect your statement there. But then I'll also flip it and say, if you hone your skills, and I can tell just by the way you phrase these things, you want to do this. You want to do this and you want to succeed. Then let's make it happen. Okay? And I will help. And that's not a line. I'm speaking from my heart. I will help any way I can. But I will share this with you. We will always buy clean and simple bases. We will focus on those. We will ride trends as long as possible. And we will limit losses. That's simple. That's simple. And that helps us. In fact, that's a huge part of it. So here's the question. Do you have any advice for knowing when you have arrived as a trader? That's a great question. That's a thought-provoking question. Yes, I'll tell you what it was for me when all of a sudden, and it wasn't all of a sudden, it took time, but when I started realizing, yeah, these are the things I need to look for. I got to look for a clean and simple base. And I know you can say, geez, you say that a lot. Yes, I'm going to be honest, sir. I wish somebody had said it to me as much as I say it. Patrick, look for the clean and simple base. Forget that junk. Focus on this. And by the way, I also have to tell you, I'm not hung up on cups and handles and all that other stuff. Give me a clean and simple flat base, a clean and simple flat entry that everybody can see. It increases the odds they will buy also. And forget all the other stuff. That's also why I'll be very honest. I don't follow anybody. And it's not because I'm so good. That's not the issue. You know what I found? It causes too much confusion. Well, maybe I should do that too. Oh, look, maybe I should do that. And all of a sudden, I'm flying out of control. I don't want to do that. I want to find clean and simple flat base entries on stocks that are in leading groups with great earnings and or great sales and a chart pattern a sixth grader could see, and it pushes through that buy price, that pivot with volume. And maybe I sounded kind of like wired there, but it's fun. I'm focusing on that, and I'll forget all the other stuff. I don't care. I don't need it. So to get back to your question, do you know any advice of knowing when you have arrived? Yes, when you're comfortable with focusing on clean and simple, with you're comfortable on buying at that price and not afraid, when you're comfortable with saying, I'll sell some to lock in profits, and when you're comfortable to say, it's not working and I'm selling, I'm going to limit my loss, and do it in a way that you don't get angry, that you're happy, you have rules, and you followed them. And the other thing that's great, and this is important, and maybe this sounds cute, but I've read articles about this, and I've got a degree in psychology, so I'm deep in this stuff, is I followed my rules, I stuck with them, I didn't deviate, I can live with the outcome. Because I followed the rules that I know are right, and that through time make money. That's it. I can look at myself in the mirror and know I did that, and I'll live with that. So let's take this a step further. Maybe the smartest thing for me to do is put 75% in an ETF and then use 25% for technical mission winners buys. There's nothing wrong with that. But the one thing I would encourage, Russell, if you're putting that money into spiders or QQQ or SSO or QLD, please make sure you're buying at the right time, because you could put 75% of your money in this and it's great here, but I'll tell you what, watch this. It wasn't so great here. There were people that put their money in right in here, and they lost over half their money. And you could say, yes, it came back. That's investing in the rearview mirror. When I've lost half my money, it'll screw your head up. So it's very important. If you're going to do the ETF, and I'll reset to today, so we're really online together on Sunday, that we have a clean and simple base entry. Right here, it's too extended. Please don't put half. I encourage you. I'm not telling you what to do. I'd be careful. Don't put a bunch of money in something that's extended. It's a recipe for a real problem. And I don't want that for you, Russell. I really don't. So I'm having success with my trading. After a few, it should be, yeah, good. You will, and you will. If you follow the rules, you will. And have the discipline on knowing when to buy and when not to buy. And that's where I will teach over and over and guide of every way that I know how. I'm sorry this video is long, but it's serious. Just wait. Wait for that entry. And you can do this too. Use me as a resource. Right now, looking at QLD, it's up here, it's extended. I wouldn't put all my money in this right now. It may go higher, but look at right here, and then you get that swoon. I don't want that. So we'll focus on a clean and simple base entry. And until then, just wait and continue doing the stocks, controlling risk. Don't go too big. Anyway, Russell, I hope this helps you. Great questions, and I respect your drive and your insights. And use me as a resource because I'm here to help you, and I mean that sincerely. And I thank you, sir.